Hello, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone out there?
It's a mom's night out.
Before we get into tonight's episode, we wanted to let you know about some of our amazing local partners that we are collabing with in the month of November. On Saturday, November 30th, we'll be at the holiday market at a mom's village in Peabody from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We are helping the owner, Eliza, host this amazing event where you can shop local vendors, enjoy champagne on the house, and hang out with us. We're also going to be selling some of our merch here as well. If you haven't been to a mom's village, you have to check it out. It's a mommy clubhouse. They have fitness classes, childcare and play school classes for kids, and an incredible community of women. If you're looking for mom friends, a mom's village is for you. And we have a code for you. Use the code MNO Pod for 10% off music classes and class packs. That's MNO Pod for 10% off. We're going to post the links and info to both of these incredible events on our Instagram page. Come hang out with us. We love chatting with you guys every Wednesday, but we love even more to be able to meet you and hang out in person. So we hope to see you there. Guys, we're breaking the fourth wall this evening.
It's a wild week. You got Thanksgiving tomorrow. There's no rules right now.
Oh. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Is everyone ready for Thanksgiving?
I mean, I'm on a beach somewhere, so have fun, guys.
Take us with you.
I know. Mandy keeps trying to tell us to come with her, and we're like, no.
Someday.
All right.
Yeah. So,
opening topic.
Okay. Who saw the headlines about Teddy Mellencamp?
Me.
You sent it to us.
I know. Okay.
What did she do?
She's getting a divorce from her husband, Edwin. And she posted, I can't remember if this was what I posted or sent you guys or if it was a headline, but she posted this like weird thing, like post like, it's my decision to like leave my husband. It's the best thing for my family. It was like my and I, not our and we. And I was like, that's
I didn't
weird.
notice that.
Yeah. Yeah. On her Instagram page. It might have been taken down. I haven't checked, but yeah.
No, nothing ever dies on the internet.
So
it's probably still somewhere.
In that moment, I was like, something happened that she's talking about herself and not that it was like our decision to separate, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's like an hour. So it comes out that she was having an affair.
Oh, yeah.
Her horse trainer.
With her horse trainer.
I'm not surprised.
You aren't? I was kind of surprised. I think she's so lame and boring. I can't believe she had that in her.
Fair. But like all these women are like getting divorced. Like you have Kyle, you have Dorit, you have her. It's just kind of like.
Is it a midlife crisis?
Yeah.
I also think a lot of these women, because of the show and the opportunities that it's brought them, now have full financial independence. Like the whole premise of the show is like housewives, right? And so a lot of them were just housewives.
True.
And like had small little businesses or were like, doing these little things. Now they have these big careers.
Wait. The one we're talking about, her dad is John Mellencamp.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she has the money. Dude.
For sure she's got money.
I mean, listen, just because your parents have money doesn't mean you have the money. Like, until they're dead, you probably don't have much. I don't think he was supporting them. Edwin had like a really lucrative like security business.
Except Kyle got robbed with his security business.
Yeah. I mean,
details.
Anyway, Teddy also has an accountability business.
Yeah, I mean, that is complete, utter bullshit. It always was. It was like eating disorders are us.
Yes.
Wait, but I just keep thinking about the fact that she hasn't come out and been like, I'm so sorry for having an affair.
Yeah, because she's an asshole fake fraud. See?
That's so super ironic.
We never liked her. The irony, the universe, karma. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of her.
She'll never
come for
admit
us,
to
Teddy.
it.
We should tag her in this post. Like, I'm just like, I'm not into her. The fact that her and Tamara are friends, like two sociopaths just hanging out together, like, no thanks.
I don't know. I wasn't surprised. I was just kind of like, oh.
I was surprised. Color me shocked, Teddy Mellencamp. Didn't think you had that in you.
Yeah. She's pretty
like
plain Jane.
Something more is going to come out. And has she talked about it on their podcast?
I don't know. I can I cannot listen to that. No offense to any of you who are listening to this and you're like, wait, I listened to that following your podcast each week.
How about you listen and let us know?
I think I'm going to have to do some research.
Wait, we have some hardcore Real Housewife followers in our community.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Of listeners. And so I know. Tell us the like. Juice.
Oh, yeah. We'll put it.
Yeah.
We'll put up a chat box. What were your thoughts on this? Did you see it coming? And
all right.
Has she talked about it on the podcast?
Yeah.
All right. So it's a light week this week. We just wanted to do a nice little light episode on Ask Us Anything. So we had put up what do you call those? A chat box?
Chat box.
A chat box?
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, we collected
like a while ago.
Yeah, we collected some questions. So we're going to run through some of these.
But also I think these are questions. Like some of you just write us in questions.
True.
And they're really good questions. So we were like,
let's just take a moment.
Let's bring them out into the open.
Yeah. Bring them out.
No,
bring them out.
Right?
You know that song?
Yes, I sure do.
Obvious.
I would love to have that playing right now in the background.
Bring them out. John?
Yeah.
Guys,
right.
also, I just love that
guy.
we're not drinking tonight and you're singing
I
on
know.
the podcast.
I said I would never sing.
We are sober weirdos.
We are drinking water.
Salt water.
I mean, I'm drinking
Sponsor
water.
us.
I'm drinking
Actually-
reverse osmosis water.
Mountain Valley spring water, the best
Also
water in the
sponsor
world.
us.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah. We could have a Pellegrino and we could have who would ever get to us first. Okay.
First question, Mandy.
Other than the podcast, what is your favorite hobby that you do to pass your time?
Well, we do have an episode on this, so
If you want to know our hobbies, you have to go there. Okay, next question.
just kidding.
Just kidding.
I was thinking about this question. I was like, what are my hobbies?
Literally.
I think working out is a hobby. Like it's
Working
an
out counts
effort,
as a hobby.
But I think it's a hobby. I actually enjoy it, and if I don't do it now, I'm like pretty rattled about
I think that's a hobby.
Yep.
You can't say anything with your kids. So yeah, working out. I do love reading. I've definitely taken like a foot off the gas. I used to read like a book or two a month. And now I'm like once every other month. Next week I'm going to catch
You'll
up.
get back into it.
I'll get back into it.
But
it's
also
busy.
you golf.
I golf.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
golf
you do
is
golf.
a
Golf's
big
a good one. I'm
Yeah.
not as golfing as much as you, but I golf.
Yeah, golf, reading, working out.
I wish I could
That's
play
kinda
hockey again, but I just coach hockey, so I don't get to play it myself.
No time.
But you ski.
I know, but that's
yeah,
with my
skiing.
kids.
That's true.
So I
Soon
work
it'll
out.
be without them.
Yeah, you get to work. You get to, yeah.
Wah,
Sometimes you can
wah.
sneak away for a run or two.
Oh yeah. I used to have hobbies. My kids and husband sucked the life
I guess
out
we
of
gotta
me.
listen to our own episode
I
and
know.
get some more hobbies, right?
Or just
Definitely.
like make the time.
Okay, this one was interesting. How do you handle toddler tantrums?
I'm out of the toddler game, so
Jesus.
I'm not answering this.
Well, I mean, toddler tantrums, but I think big kids can have meltdowns.
sure.
Maybe they're not called tantrums, they're called meltdowns. And so I'm definitely still in the tantrum / meltdown world. I don't know. I think I was thinking about this, and I love, shout out to Big Little Feelings. They have some really great courses on that. But I think like I let them have the tantrum and the meltdown, and I'm trying to get better at that. That used to be really hard for me, and I used to want them to stop and be like, don't do that. And now I'm just like, okay. And then like offer a hug after. That
work through their feelings.
is such a game changer to sit with them when they're doing that instead of being mad and getting riled up yourself, and then offer them a hug. 9 times out of 10, if I'm like, do you need a hug? They say yes. Or if they say no, they then say yes or come in for the hug. And then the meltdown tantrum's over.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The power of a
Agree.
hug.
I'm way into the tantrum stage.
So what are you doing?
Just let them have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you have
Same
to.
strategy.
Like we were at Disney recently and Brooks was just laying in the middle of that walkway at Epcot having a full tantrum. And we were like, can you
Stand there.
move to the side, buddy? You can keep carrying on, but you got to move to the
I don't
side.
want you to get trampled.
But
Just
honestly,
do it over
He
here.
had it.
And then he was fine.
Yeah. And no one, I feel like everyone was,
Walking by.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Dude, at Disney,
No one cared.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
he had his
cares.
tantrum. We did leave after that, but
Nobody cares. No.
okay. Somebody asked, and I'm giggling, when are the adults Capri Suns coming out?
Well,
Seriously.
The irony of this one, because we're not even drinking tonight, that would have been funny if we had like, just to bring people back, there was the trend over the summer of buying a bag of frozen fruit and then we actually never did it. A bottle of wine
in it?
Yeah, it was a full bottle of wine in it.
I think that would make me sick.
Yeah.
Should we make Mom's Night Out Capri Sun alcoholic versions? I think that's what this person was trying to tell us.
Maybe.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Let's start manifesting it.
Just not wine with fruit.
Just not wine with fruit.
Yeah,
I would
no.
love a champagne line. I'm going to manifest that.
Yeah. Manifest that.
Okay, you've had some amazing guests. How do you pick them?
Oh, man.
Good question.
Honestly, I feel like we usually think of a topic that we want to discuss.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's never guest driven. And I think that's what we get a lot of people who want to come on the podcast, but we try to make it about a topic, right?
Yeah.
So this is a topic people want to hear about or we want to talk about. And then let's find an expert to go along with that. And so then we research on Instagram usually. And then we usually just reach out to people. But it's never like a guest and like who the guest is and all about the guest. It's mostly like topic driven. That's really what we've shifted to, don't you think?
Yeah. 100%.
No, that was very well said.
Yeah.
Good thing you got that question. I've been like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, wait. I have to ask this one because what books are you reading right now, Mandy?
Guys, I wish I could. I did just finish one. And I'm completely blanking and I don't have my phone. It was not good. That's why I didn't put up the recommendation. It was like a very popular one for a while. Crap, I can't remember the name.
You like all the nonfic or the fiction.
I like fiction, but
Yeah.
I'll do like a couple of nonfiction. Like I really loved Erica's Nobody Cares About Your Career.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
so
that was
good.
like, that was such a good career book.
Everybody has to read that.
That was
and
really
if you haven't,
good.
it's in our storefront.
And then I've really opened up like my genres. Like I used to be like chick lit only, but I read a couple like, I love thrillers. I love like this mob crime series. I read the Court of Roses and Thorns, whatever that one's called.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know because I don't
Thorns
read
and
those
Roses.
books.
Anyway, I've expanded, but I need a new book rec. I do need to post that and people can write stuff in.
Well, I like nonfiction and I'm currently reading In the Company of Women, which was a recommendation from Corinne of Grit and Glam, and I'm loving it. It's really cool. So I'd highly recommend. Also in our storefront.
Not reading any books, guys.
I like your honest
okay.
answer.
I'm
I like
not
your
reading any
honest
books.
answer.
I
don't have
need to
time.
get back
I mean,
into
listen,
it.
I'm like slowly making my way through this book, and
As soon as I get into my bed, I am fast asleep.
you're like, good night.
Yeah.
I used to read every night before bed. I kind of stopped that. That's when I would read like a quick 10 minutes and then my mind would shut off.
We should
Yeah.
ask you guys, what are you guys all reading?
I know.
Yeah.
We do
Put a
need to do that.
box.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Biggest fashion disaster.
Guys, I mean, I feel like I wear my clothes inside out all the time.
That feels like
I've done that.
Like
A
a
shirt.
shirt. Yeah, like a shirt. Not pants. That would be bad.
That'd be so bad.
That'd be
You
actually impossible.
You
I
should
don't
be
know how.
worried about me if you see me with my pants on.
Yeah. Maybe a
But-
pair of leggings. I could see how that mistake could happen.
Like,
but-
and coming from the gym too, like if you're like doing a morning
Yeah.
gym and then you're getting changed there and you're in a hurry, which I usually am, like I feel like I have put some stuff on.
I think I've shared this on the podcast before. I've definitely worn 2 different shoes before to work.
That is hilarious.
Like, I don't even know.
Similar shoes.
Yeah, like similar black shoes. Like I don't even know how it's possible. I think because you're just tired in the morning. And it was like when my kids were definitely
You're
smaller
sleep-deprived.
and like you're barely alive at that point. Yeah, I wore 2 different shoes, and I think this has happened twice.
What?
Yeah,
Wait. Okay. So what's yours?
I think just being underdressed.
Have you ever been underdressed
Yes,
before?
plenty
I
of times.
don't believe
I don't
it.
believe you. Prove it.
Don't believe it.
No, I have. I wore sweatpants out to dinner last Friday.
I'm sure they were the
Like-
most chic sweatpants
Like
ever.
with just you and Mike, or
And the
in a
kids.
group?
Oh,
What's wrong with that?
That's yeah, I didn't plan to go out to dinner. It was like we had to like bribe our kids to do something. It was family pictures. It was after family pictures.
oh.
And so I took off my outfit and put on sweatpants and I was like, fine.
Dude, no one cared.
I'm sure you were so chic anyway.
I'm sure you looked chic.
Anyway. Ooh, I like this question. A crime you would like to be caught for?
Ooh. First of all, I wouldn't want to be caught for any crime.
Good answer.
Well,
I'm pleading the fifth on this.
I would want to be caught in a crime like Martha Stewart, not really creating a crime.
like, oh no.
But having to go to jail?
Well, I don't want to go to jail.
Hard pass.
I don't want to go to jail. Or like
Toilet papering one of your houses. I want a cop to roll up and be like, actually, what the F are you doing?
And like, it's like
is that Jenny from a Mom's Night Out podcast?
They're like, ma'am, take your recording, your cameras, and go home.
We don't want to have to book
that's
you.
That's a really
good answer. You win. You win.
Oh my
God, that's funny.
Okay, next question. Wait, this one's kind of for me.
Yeah, it is for you.
People keep writing in and being like, Katie, tell us about your recent weight loss. Well, I have a secret. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Honestly, you guys, I think these guys know. I went hard. I've kind of fallen off the train a little bit because you can't live in fat loss mode forever. So I went hard for 6 months, counting macros and working out. I was working out, heavy lifting 6 days a week.
That's a lot.
Truly.
Yeah,
and it was a lot. And it wasn't sustainable. And if I want to cut down again, I'll do that. But right now I'm just focused on getting strong. But protein, counting macros, going all out on a workout. Because for a while I was kidding myself. And I was like, I'm doing everything and it's not working.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing everything. I was drinking too much.
Yeah.
A couple nights a week. I was eating a bunch of cheese on a cheese board. You know what I mean? Eating snacks, eating big sub sandwiches on the weekend. I think you have to get real with yourself and you have to track.
You have to track it.
Have to track everything and you have to be in a calorie deficit. Guys, I'm not a trainer, so don't do what I do. But we were getting a lot of questions on that.
Yes.
So
we've even gotten questions on our own about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, also you guys, I had 3 kids in 4 years. That was a lot. And so this is my normal, more normal body. And I feel what you met me at last year was not. But thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment.
Love that.
Thank you.
Guys, I promise I didn't write this next one. But I would also like the answer. My husband and I aren't connecting lately. And I find myself feeling like I'm doing everything. Any suggestions on how to get reconnected?
This could be a full episode.
I know. This could totally be a whole episode. Stay tuned. I think we
got one coming.
Coming. I don't know the answer.
It's hard. I think trying to find just some quality time. So we are big into the 2-2-2 thing. So the every 2 weeks, going on a date, every 2 months, going away for a night, which I know is so hard to do. And we're very fortunate that we do have both our families close by who do watch the kids. And then every 2 years, you're supposed to go on a big trip together.
Oh, I love that.
Wait, I didn't even know that existed.
Cool. Me neither. 2-2-2.
You are good about that.
Yeah. And there's a lot of things you can do. If your kids are in school or daycare, try a day date.
Yeah.
Day dates are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a sitter. We've talked about this before of after the kids go to bed, just being able to
put your phones down.
Yeah. Put your phones down. That's huge.
That is huge.
Put your phones down and actually connect and have a conversation.
Talk to each other.
Yes. I also feel just be honest with your spouse, right? And by the way, you're going to go through highs and lows. And anyone who tells you that they have a perfect marriage and connect with their husband all the time, I'm sorry, they're lying. And also guys, don't get stuck into social media. I also feel the people that are constantly posting their spouses on social media and giving them all these compliments, bullshit. So I think just be real with your spouse and be hey, I don't think we're connecting. How can we get reconnected?
And I think to the point of this person saying, they feel they're doing everything. I think also just to have that conversation with your husband. Be I am overwhelmed. I feel I am doing everything.
I also think sometimes
they don't
both
get it.
partners feel like they're doing everything.
Yes.
Right? Because
Exactly.
I recently had that conversation with my husband and he's like, well, I'm doing all this. And I was like, well, I'm doing all this. And when we like listed all the things we were both doing, we're like, holy shit, we're both doing
All
a
the
lot.
things. Yeah.
So like try to like flip your perspective. I mean, easier said than done. Like I want to murder my husband half the time. So I'm with you.
Oh yeah, I
We're
think
with you.
probably 50% of the times we record, one of us comes in, they're like,
Comes in
"Oh
hot.
God, here we go again." The code word is
Yeah.
Grumpy dads.
The
Grumpy
grumpy dads.
dads.
The dads are grumpy.
They're
But
always grumpy.
I think be honest, be open, vent to your friends, and like, I don't know, realize that
I like
Marriage
these
is tough.
answers.
this too shall pass.
This
right?
too. Yeah, it always does.
marriage is tough.
Who wrote this
Somehow.
question in?
Again.
It was a while ago. I do remember it coming in. It was a while ago. Oh, I don't know this one, so I'm going to ask it. Which two things do you want after the apocalypse?
Okay, so like apocalypse happens, and what do I wish I had?
Yeah. Which two things do you want after? So, like, if there's an apocalypse, then what do you want after? I need some clarification on
Definitely
this
a
question.
weapon.
After it though, like you survive the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
that's how I read it. After
Yeah.
the apocalypse,
You
Like,
better have had a weapon during the
You-
apocalypse.
that doesn't count. You've already had one. You already have a weapon.
Yeah, but I guess I'm thinking like I just watched a movie with the apocalypse the other night, ironically, and I'm thinking like the apocalypse, the virus has hit, and now you're just trying to survive.
Oh no, you've made it through. I'm reading that you made it
yeah,
through.
this feels like on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've survived.
Like a vacation.
Yeah.
Do
wanna
vacations
go-
exist anymore though?
I want to go to the Caribbean.
Yeah, I
That's
want to
what I
go.
mean.
I want to go to an island. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want my phone.
Who wrote this question in? We gotta talk.
Yeah, raise your hand.
I'm confused. I think
Well, and answer the question yourself.
I think it's a vacation,
Okay, a vacation. I can
And,
get
like-
behind that.
a nice glass of champagne,
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
and that's and world peace.
World peace.
Right?
Okay, Miss America over here.
I mean, Miss Universe did just happen, guys. Practicing
I
my
can't-
answers.
I can't watch that.
No, I did. You think I watched it?
I hope not.
Absolutely not. I just got served like something on Instagram of like there was a new Miss.
Wait,
Universe.
Have you ever seen the clips of like the Miss like so and so and Miss blah 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 and Miss USA and Miss America like answering questions when they just absolutely butcher a question?
Yes.
There was one recently and it was like, what do you want? Or why do you think United States citizens don't know how to read a map? And she started talking about like third world countries, and I was like, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
So,
I can't
somebody
watch
pull her
that.
off stage.
Someone cut the mic.
Oh God.
Okay, a thing that you recently purchased impulsively.
I
Luggage for my kids because it was on sale.
mean,
The state luggage bags. I guess that's not impulsively.
No.
no. I mean, I used to be really bad. I like just randomly ordering crap from Amazon because
Let's-
it's so easily
Let's
accessible.
pull up the Amazon app right now. I'll tell you.
I can't really think of anything
No, I haven't.
like a random impulse buy. Gosh, I wish I had something good and funny.
No, all of this is useful stuff.
Yeah,
on
all of
here.
my-
Yeah,
Yeah.
lately it's been pretty
Yeah, we're tame.
purposeful.
We're tame now.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. These are Christmas presents.
I mean, I feel like usually I purchase like a trip or a vacation impulsively.
Yeah,
That's
I've
like
been
my
doing
thing.
that recently.
Oh,
Not
I
recently.
I need to.
Oh, yeah, I kind of did that.
Like all of a sudden we'll be out and we're like, let's do this. But I can't think of anything.
Agreed.
You guys were boring now. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, here's a good one. If you could go invisible
Ooh.
for one day, what will you do?
Guys, who sent in these questions?
I don't know. This question could be fun.
I would just love to go be a fly on a wall in a bunch of different situations. Like first I would stop at my kids' school.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see
Oh,
them.
that's
Do you
a
ever
good
wonder
answer.
about that?
Yes.
I would love to see how they interact.
Might stop by an enemy's house,
Yep.
see what they're up to.
I would love that.
You wouldn't go to like a locker room of like a football
Of hot
or
dudes.
some. Yeah.
No. No, I think I
No,
would.
no, my mind wasn't even there.
No, that wasn't on my bingo card. I think I would avoid there. I'm like, I don't want to see these idiots and what they talk
like a bunch
about.
of like muscle heads.
It will be less hot if I know. Maybe stop by an ex's house, see what they're up to.
Go see what the royals were doing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, that's your Roman Empire.
But yeah, I don't know about the rest.
Oh, how about like being in like a room of like with the CEO of like a super successful company and just like seeing how they run the show? That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or like, do they run the show?
They probably aren't running the show.
Give me
There's
all
a whole
your
team,
details.
a whole team behind them.
Right? That's what I would do.
All right. Last but not least, what scares you the most?
Oh my God. I'll tell you what. My 3 hearts walking around outside of my body every day. My kids. That scares me. Like I'm always like, are they okay? Are they healthy? Is everything good with them? Are they happy? What if something happens to them?
Yeah, that was a very serious answer.
Sorry, that scares me. You had a funny one? Lighten the mood, Mandy.
No, I was going to be like, after your incident, I think running out of gas and getting a flat tire at the same time. It's mine.
That one is also slightly avoidable.
Wait, by the way, when we were at our event this week and we were asking that question, I was laughing. I was going to heckle the people we were asking. Like, I can tell you haven't listened to our podcast yet because you would think this was funny.
Yeah, we were asking people, we're like, flat tire or running out of gas? And they were like,
they're like, huh? I'm like, well, you could actually do both at once.
You can do both. At a very major intersection.
Jesus.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. Probably the kids.
Yeah, the
or
kids.
like current state of the world. I don't know.
I'm okay with the world. I'm just keeping my head down. Still
We're-
spinning. The world's still going.
There could be an apocalypse.
Has to keep going.
There could be an
And
apocalypse.
at the end, we're going on a vacation with a glass of champagne.
Yeah. So, guys,
Keep it together.
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Bye.